This is the first month I won't be able to afford rent.
The sooner you realize that every in Atlanta is bad.
Because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child.
Experiences of my entire life. You could not look at them wrong. They wanted to fight.
I'm not misogynist at all, but I just feel like a lot of feminists don't even know what they're fighting for.
Who say, I'll put you on court side, you better not look up. But keep your eyes down at what you looking at and look at me. I paid for this ticket.
This is the first month I won't be able to afford rent. I'm not a rich person. I don't have a lot of stuff. I have basic household necessities, a couch, a bed, washer, a dryer. That's about it. A car. I don't have a lot of lavish things. I don't go on vacations and I don't spend a lot. Rent's increased from $1,300 to $1,800. The food prices are too high. I've cut back on eating because I literally cannot afford food. I've cut back on my favorite snacks, cat food, treats. I'm exhausted all the time from being overworked and underpaid. You don't catch a break when you grow up poor. I don't need much to be happy. I just want to be able to live comfortable. I just really need to catch a break right now. I'm trying so hard and I feel like I'm not doing enough. I don't have family. I don't have anything to fall back on.
Welcome to the real world, sweetheart. One thing that feminism has done, it has promised women a happiness that doesn't exist. All the hard work, all the education, all the trying to prove to a man you don't need him usually leads back to this. Depression because you can't afford to live.
What's your body count? 300? Did you kiss on the first date?
I on the first date.
Oh, shit, that's crazy. Actually, I after knowing someone for 10 minutes.
I beg your pardon?
We've known each other for 10 minutes. What do you say we go back to yours?
Nah, I'm good.
You're not really my type anyway.
Are you serious, my brother?
Did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven? Because obviously he landed on your face.
When women start getting attention just by blabbing out sexual things, I sex this, big booty, P-hub, I like to F on the first date. Things like that is a turnoff to regular people, but it's a turnoff to someone who's mentally ill as well.
The sooner you realize that every in Atlanta is bad, the sooner you will start adapting to the city mode. Y'all come to Atlanta thinking you better than somebody. That's the issue. That's my issue. And I'm not even from Atlanta. I'm from Athens, Georgia. An hour and some change away, really. And if you hitting the pedal to the metal, 45 minutes. And when I see people come here, I've been here ever since 2015 when I came to Georgia State University, baby. And I think the main thing that I see when y'all come here is that you think you better than certain groups of other women. And I'm talking to women when it comes to this. You think you better than other groups of women. And you get your feelings hurt every time that you get your ass up, really in reality, or you get shows up over a BBL warrior. You come here thinking I'm Miss Suburban Black, Miss Up North, Miss Out West. And you be talking on MissSouthern.com, Miss BBL with the 40-inch bust down, Miss Working the Club, MissStripper.com, Miss OF down. Y'all be hating on Miss OF down, Miss BBL.com. Y'all be hating on them. Hating on Miss Regular Degler. You do, cause you think, oh, I'm from, nah, I ain't even trying, I'm from Florida, I'm from Chicago, I'm from New York. He should be, I'm a bad bitch up there. Yeah, you a bad bitch up there, but it's a whole bunch of bitches down here. You may not think she's bad, but she bad to him. You know what I mean? So they feel like they getting chosen up over other girls, and I think that's why so many girls be getting so like, what is Atlanta? Atlanta not real. Atlanta is real. I think y'all just don't understand that it's real that every can get chose up on, and you're not used to that because you think you the baddest, but everybody the baddest in Atlanta. You go to the club, he looking at you, but he looking at you and 13 other bitches, because guess what? Everybody in your section bad. You know what I mean? You could be Miss Regular Degler, she Miss Church.com, she Miss BBL.com, she Miss OF.com, she Miss Kroger.com. You don't really know. And I think people hate that. Because in their cities, they know what's up. He looking over here, I know he ain't checking for my friends. I know he ain't checking for who I came here with. But in Atlanta, he checking for everybody. Everybody bad. Everybody got a face card. Everybody got a body. Everybody got something that he willing to invest in or choose up on. You know what I mean? And the girls can't take it. And so when I feel like when they can't take that, it start getting in their head a little bit. And they be like, I can't conduct business per usual. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't like it when I'm feeling, it's feeling real sketchy right here. You don't feel sketchy, ho? You feel like he's supposed to be choosing up on little shawty. That's why y'all be like, it ain't real. It is real. Sooner you realize you ain't better than nobody. It's the sooner you will do better in the city, baby.
And she's right. This is exactly what modern women are going through. You start to build the ego up from guys that you don't like, and then you try to get the results with guys that you're trying to impress. This is why the end game is sad loneliness and cat food. It's because if every guy that you don't like women with BBLs, with the fake titties, OF models, Miss Video Vixen like she says, you're just doing the same thing as all the other girls are doing, but yet you think you're different until reality hits you. See, you can believe whatever you want, Miss Independent, but when you walk outside, society gives you a clear view of who you really are whenever you step outside them simps online.
This comment right here. I really don't think that he's speaking for all men, because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. And it's also very, like, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. Like, it's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child, or his father, and yeah, that's basically it. So hopefully he's not speaking for all men out there, but this was just really disappointing to see.
He's correct there, dear. No man wants to step in and raise another man's child. There used to be a time period where men wanted to do this, but men are starting to learn from other men that, hey, even if you try to be a superhero to a single mom, the children are never going to look at you as being a real dad. You will always be mommy's friend. See, there's a lot of headache that comes with dating a single mother that men are learning about, and you have less men that are willing to raise your child. Those are facts.
I'm the wife and I like to keep a nice clean home.
I'm the husband, of course.
I'm the wife and every day is my day.
I'm the husband.
I'm the wife and I like to seize the day.
I'm the husband.
I'm the wife. Don't drink my juice.
This about explains that people rather hear what a woman has to say and what a woman has to do, and men go unheard.
I seen this girl make a post earlier where she was like, I'm not afraid to admit hood people scare me. Now, although that may trigger some people, y'all have to understand some of us are just genuinely traumatized. Now, I didn't grow up in the hood, but I worked in the hood. And when I tell y'all, that was one of the most miserable experiences of my entire life. You could not look at them wrong. They wanted to fight. You could not be quiet. If you were quiet, it's you think you're all that. You think you're better than us. It's so bad. I was washing my hair today and I got flashbacks of when they used to tease me and try and call me broke because I was not wearing a lace wig. Like, they just say the most uneducated, ignorant stuff I've ever heard in my life. I'm broke because I want to wear my natural hair that God blessed me with. And because I'm not gluing something to a nasty, stinking stocking cap every 5 seconds, that means I'm broke. Like, the energy is just so miserable and negative. And even when they're trying to be nice, it's still in a weird way. It's like they're either trying to use you or benefit from you or get up under you to learn your business. I don't get that feeling from my friends now. Like, if they want to hang out, I know they genuinely care about me and they want to hang out. Not because they're trying to gather tea on me to tell somebody else. Around hood people, you don't feel safe. You feel like you have to watch your purse, watch your belongings. You have to watch your back. And I remember when I used to go just walk inside of the gas station and a car full of hood girls would just laugh and talk trash. And it's like, you don't even know me. You're just random people on the street. You're just so ignorant. It's just always negativity. They're always down to fight. They're always loud. They're always like, ew. Like, I'm so glad that Tampa is so segregated and I don't have to go on that side of town. And I know that sounds terrible, but like, a lot of things I'm just so traumatized by. I do not get along with hood chicks at all. I could probably count 0. I can't think of one person that is hood and I've actually like gotten along with them and they were nice and they were sweet and they weren't trying to use me and they never talked about me like a dog. Like, I can't think of not one person. I can't. When people show you who they are, believe them. Girl, you're one of those women who leveled up and now trying to on people, girl, please. This ain't hard to achieve. You just found a colorist man. I could get a larger bed with a European man. Period, pool, pasta, and lobster. First of all, nobody in the real world talks like that. You will never get any type of high value man to marry you or take you seriously talking like that. The most you'll get is a couple of dollars in a hotel room, because that is all you sound like you're worth. People in the real world where things actually matter don't talk like that. Second, as far as a European man goes, been there, done that. I don't know why you hood rats seem to think European men are some type of trophy or savior. Maybe because you're in survival mode and you're trying to get out of the slums that you're in. So you see another race to help you and do what your own father couldn't do. But my father was in my life and he was a great black man. And I wanted a black man who reminded me exactly like my father. You are in survival mode. I'm not. I can get money out of any man. I don't need to run to another race because the men in my own race don't want me.
And she's speaking straight facts. When it comes to the African black community, there's a mental illness there that still exists where everyone just does not like each other.
She better not look up. Dude said. She better not look up. Dude said, I'll put you on court side. You better not look up. But to keep your eyes down at what you looking at and look at me. I paid for this ticket. Why you bring your girl to the game and she can't even look up? She that close to the players that can't even look up.
The brother that's laughing, not even realizing the woman is not looking up because she's used to being around guys with money that have egos. So she knows if I don't make eye contact with the ball players, that's going to make the ball players keep looking at me because ball players are already used to groupies trying to make eye contact. Far as the beta male that she's with, she used him to get there. That's why he's sitting there with his arm around her at the game and she's luring other men. So while the guys on the outside laughing, what you're not realizing is she went viral for this and probably going to have more athletes in her DM for not looking. It isn't that she's not looking because she's respecting the beta male. No, she's running the game. This is what women that are used to being with men learn to do.
Good. How are you, Lisa?
I'm Matthew.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm all right, darling. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
We're here.
You nervous?
Not too bad, you know.
No, I don't bite. What do you do with yourself?
So I work with vulnerable young women. Yeah.
How come you got into that then?
Because I think as I grew up, I realised the difficulties of kind of self-esteem on girls.
I was saying like Instagram and all this and that.
Yeah.
I just want to let guys know, when you're dealing with a woman like that, if you ever meet a woman that's always talking about other women, helping women out, I feel sorry for women, I work at shelters, I do all this for women, those are red flags. And the reason why they're red flags is because she's holding on to the misery. I always tell people, always look at the person that got off drugs and then they try to go back and help someone who's on drugs. And then they end up getting back on drugs because they kept themselves in that environment. That's how it is with women. Women like to go and help women who have already been hurt and abused. But the more that they are around them, the more they develop this hate for men. And they start to be more feminine. Once a woman becomes a feminist, then it's very hard for her to transition back over to normal way of thinking. That's why the woman that rolls alone is typically the woman that can get a man. A smart woman can get a man. A dumb woman can't because she's always following agendas and she can easily be manipulated.
Yeah, I wanted to empower them. I wanted to, like, you know,
I like that.
build them into, like, queens that they are.
Like
yeah.
that.
How about you? What do you do?
I work on underground.
Okay. What are the positives in your job, would you say?
Yeah, a lot of annual leave.
Did you say anger relief?
No, annual leave.
Oh, I said anger relief. Wow, I'm with the wrong person right now. Hello.
I guess this is them going back. I'm surprised they videotaped them going into the bathroom. So now it's kind of skittish, but it does relate to reality.
No, he's all right. He's a bit of a cheeky chappy. No, he's lovely. He's good looking. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Hello, gorgeous. You alright?
Yeah, I just called my friend.
Yeah, I heard you still.
No, you didn't.
Now, one thing that he made a mistake at, they only went to the bathroom and came back. When they went to the bathroom and came back, the biggest mistake that he made was calling her gorgeous. All right? When you start giving women compliments for no reason, for the littlest things in the world, that's typically where you're going to go wrong at, is giving them a compliment early. The longer you go without giving her a compliment, the more focused she's going to be on you.
I was in the toilet next to you. He's kind of good looking.
Oh, shit.
I had it all.
Here, we get a picture of you in it. Why did you have to do that?
So what, no relationship prior to this?
My last relationship, he didn't have that respect for women, which for me is really important.
Yeah.
What do you think about feminism?
See, that's the face a lot of you guys are going to make right there. That face. That face. When women start talking about feminism, you already know that she's going to be combative. All right? You already know that. So when women start bringing this stuff up, it kills the flow of the entire relationship. If you look at what they was doing, they've been having fun. They've been doing good on the date. They went to the bathroom, came back. They're taking jokes. They're doing, this is exactly what you guys go through. The relationship is all good until you start talking about the agenda, which is feminism. Things change. Men have their views. Men are going to always want a woman, not a woman trying to be a man. That's why we look at feminism. Women look at it as equal rights. It's not equal rights. We're not equal at nothing. Whenever we go do the things that women do, we dominate at doing it. There is not one thing that women are dominating men at besides sex. That's it. That's the only thing that women are dominating men at, is looking sexy and drawing a man in. That's why no matter how much you tell them they're liberated to go be doctors, you're liberated to go be whatever it is that you want to be, right? We told them you could go to college, you could own businesses. The more we gave women freedom to be equal as a man, the worse they became. They became nothing but sluts. Still talking about feminism. That's the part we don't get. What are you actually outdoing a man at now that everything is equal? Let's get to it.
Or just hearing that word, what does that kind of make you think of?
Do you know what, yeah? I'm not misogynist at all, but I just feel like a lot of feminists don't even know what they're fighting for. I feel like it's just a bandwagon thing.
I agree. He's right. Let's keep it funky. He's right. Feminism don't know what they're fighting for. They know that they're supposed to say something. They're supposed to act like this towards a man. But at the end of the day, where are they winning at in real life? Like, if you look at the look on her face, she's like, what? What are you talking about? You're wrong. But it's true. Like, what are you trying to gain at the end of the day? Okay, men and women are equal. Now what? Are you going to change the tire on your car? You're going to change the battery on your car? You're going to get that thing off the shelf? What, you're going to move out the house by yourself? You're going to carry heavy things? Now that you're a feminist, what exactly are you doing? You're doing nothing but telling yourself you're more powerful than what you are. But in reality, you have not changed at all. Nothing's changing for you. And when all hell's fell and you want to feel powerful, you start to wear less clothes. When you start to when you start to take off your clothes, that's when men start to get stupid. That's when women start to get smarter. Feminist is going to go two ways. Women are going to grow themselves out. They're going to create an anger to where they can't even be with a man, or they're going to just turn into pure sluts because that's the only thing that they're going to need or use for power. But one thing they won't use is their education.
Men and women should be treated equally.
Do you think that women have roles? Like, I think a man is a man, a woman's a woman.
In society, they're given roles. Like, they're socialised into thinking that they need to be housewives.
I agree. Every man is for that. Every man is an advocate of a woman being a housewife. It's just that when a woman is young and she's single, she's kind of like inside of her own mindset. She's like an old person that you can't teach new tricks. That's why the older women get, the worse they are for dates, but they're really good in bed. That's what this woman is reaching. She's reached to the point where she's like, I'm a feminist. It's going to go my way. She's been single. She's brainwashed herself. But she ain't going to wake up till she's 45 years old. And she's going to be thinking about this date right here. And she's going to say, oh, man, maybe I should have toned down a little bit. That's what you're having. If you stop, you see a lot of women in their 40s now that are desperate for a man. Like, they're angry and they're desperate because they lived out this feminist role and it's just too late for them. That's what I feel sorry for women that are doing this. You're the ones that really want a relationship. If you didn't want a relationship, you wouldn't be on the date, period.
Why do you think women should be housewives?
No, I don't know. That's wrong. I don't mean women should be housewives. I mean, women are motherly. They're nurturers.
It's like, that's a very old school
Of course it
traditional
is.
way of thinking.
What about the women that have raised children by themselves? They should get raised as much as, it's old school. But they're just as good as women that work 7 days a week and earning.
But my point is that all women should be recognized. It's not just about certain
definitely,
women.
and that's my point.
See, she said all women this, all women this, all women. Okay, women are given equal rights across the United States and England. You're everywhere. You're free to do anything. But like I said before, you'd rather go back in history, dig up history, to be mad with society today. That's when people are going backwards in life to where all you could do is debate about what used to happen in life and why you're bitter about it today. That's the problem that a lot of women and men are facing. You cannot get out the past whatsoever because you're scared of the future. So it's best to just stay in the past, keep arguing about the past and debating the past.
But we're talking about that another time.
No, because it is important to me.
No, and I fully agree with you, though.
She killed the vibe. The whole entire vibe has been killed the moment you start talking about feminism. The whole entire vibe has killed. Now she has the face. Now it's like, he don't even want to be there anymore. When a woman pisses you off on the first date with these type of conversations, the whole vibe is done, bro. Walk away. Right? Moral of the story here is women cannot be housewives the moment they turn feminist. A woman has to want to be a housewife. A housewife has to have a role that she wants to play in life. If a woman is unable to want to play that role, their relationship is not going to work. Not even a sexual relationship. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.